What's up, everybody? Brian with HappyThumbsGaming here, and we are back with more LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga. It seems this never ends. We got a lot more coming, too. This is Episode 6, Chapter 4, The Battle of Endor Free Play. We're going to get all 10 of those mini-kits. We're going to swoop up that Super Ewok Catapult red brick. We're also going to get that True Jedi requirement of, you guessed it, 110,000 stud arenas. But first, we're actually going to backtrack a wee bit and head into the cantina. We're going to get our... Sorry, I had to do it just for a second. Anyways, we're going to go in here. We're actually going to swoop up a red brick. Now, we're going to purchase the 8X because we have, well, 10 million studs. If you're a little shy on that, you should have enough to pick up the 6X. We're going to basically spend as much as we can now and turn it on. That's always a good recommendation, too. And now we should have a cool 64 times stud multiplier, which is going to help us get good and get lots of studs along the way, too. So, all right, let's go ahead and make our way back into Episode 6, Chapter 4. That's right, Return of the Jedi. I had a little bit of a wonky or a funny angle right there. But yeah, I gotta get some studs on the way there with this new multiplier. I gotta try it out, right? Hey, don't forget to click that like button, not only here, but on Facebook, as we have that weekly giveaway. You might want to win some stuffs, and you won't have a chance unless you enter. So definitely check that out. As we check out the Battle of Endor free play, we're going to recommend that you choose Forlom as your main guy, as he can hack and grapple and thermal detonate and do all sorts of fun stuffs. And in fact, we're going to start off with one of his bombs. We're going to drop it over to the left-hand side and blow up some boxes, which is going to reveal a nice little turnstile. We're going to spin to win, which actually lifted up a ledge in the back there. It was kind of fun. A lot of L's lifted up the ledge in the back. We're going to actually use somebody like, well, a droid, not quite R2, but was that R4? I'm not sure which one that was. My bad, but we'll float out there and ride the elevator up, flip the switch on the left, of course, collect the mini kit on the right. We'll get the box to drop, pick up them bricks and build them into a grapple pad, and then you can get on out of there. Now, you can probably just double jump and get on out of there too, but we wanted to get some studdage and show you the proper way out of there. Now, we're just going to go ahead and keeping on with our huge multiplier on. We're not going to grind any studs. We're going to have plenty by the end. And hey, check this out. We're already to the next mini kit. We're going to start off by going down the stairway, taking out that purple and gray box. It reveals some stuffs. For that, well, I guess we actually took out the barrier down there on the right, but we're not going to worry about that yet. We're going to go up on the elevator, flip the lever, use a floater to go ahead and get to the left side. Somebody with Jedi mind tricks can actually lift that down, and then it goes back up on its own, so you don't have to worry about that. And look at that. We flipped the lever, and upsy daisy, we got that mini kit. Woo to the who. Now, if you didn't already, smash the barrier here and reveal a little hack terminal. We'll go ahead and get our beep-boop-boop-boop-boop. And look at that, we've got some bricks over on the right-hand side. We're going to build them up, and we got ourselves a grapple pad. Get your grapple on, get up top, flip the lever. We're actually going to go ahead and use the force not once, but twice. Use it once, jump across, get up to that upper ledge, use it again, and look at that. It's like magic trick, sort of. It's really more like Jedi mind tricks. Hey, don't forget, we have quick links down below in the video description. This might be a good time to go ahead and click to minikit number 4 if you're in a hurry. If not, stick around. We're going to go ahead and do a couple of ground pounds. There are 4 of these little grapple spots where the baddies can come, and they just keep spawning if you don't take these out. So I highly recommend that you do. Now, even with the invincible red brick on, it's still a pain in the old tuchus, taking shot after shot. And basically, it stops you from building or pushing things. And that's what really frustrates me, is that in some of the later games, you actually don't get bothered while you're building. It's kind of like, it's like you're safe or whatever, which I wish they would have done here. And I'm sure there's a red brick that would help us with that, but I have not spent enough time. And we're going to purchase all those in a go, like one go, basically. All the studs. We got the track stud, the invincibility, and basically all the multipliers. That's all we're buying through free play and the challenges. And then once we get done, we'll actually have a nice live stream where we purchase all. We got so much ahead of us, though, guys. I'm not even kidding. We still have blue mini kits, then we have super stories, then we have the bounty hunter missions. Oh, it never ends. Oh my goodness. Speaking of, shout out to our guy, Gary. Gary did an excellent job putting together the achievement guide for this. Now, I don't say trophy achievement because there really wasn't any trophies copies available for the version on PlayStation, so you can still play it. It's still fun to do, but the achievement list is put together by Gary, and it should be on our website. Now, hey, in the bottom left-hand corner of this big open area, you can see there are some purple and gray boxes. Go ahead and smash them and build them up into a grapple pad and grapple up and collect that mini kit inside the hut. That's right. We'll go ahead and let's see, we got stuff over on the right. Now, did you notice too, I used Forlom to go ahead and get my pew pew on, and I took out the bad guys up above. I find that so much easier than deflecting. Like, I know some of you are awesome at deflecting, and there's even a perfect deflect red brick that we could get and turn on. But again, more studdage and time that I just didn't want to spend quite yet. We want to save all those for kind of a nice little event at the end. Now, you're supposed to step on that little point there, and then your buddy grapples up, but we're just going to go ahead and skip that, jump over here, flip the lever, and up we go. Now, hey, as soon as we get to the creek here, we're actually going to be on a mission to get the next mini kit. It turns out we got rushed by a bunch of baddies, but there are some stuffs up here. Let's see here. There's purple and gray boxes. We're going to take them out. Look at that. We've got some John Deere parts. We're going to put together our John Deere of our very own. That's right. Look at that. We'll build it up, and we'll go ahead and hit the gas right quick, and we are out of here. Head up and towards the old creek side, and look at that. Up at the very top, right under the waterfall, is a mini kit. Now, you cannot, I repeat, cannot walk up this river. You do need the tractor to get there, which is why we went and did that. Now, I tried to cheat the system and jump up there, but it didn't work. But look at that, woohoo! I actually found a nice little sweet spot. You might have to ride all the way back down towards the bottom, but if you do, no worries. It's just right there. Now, there's a ton of studs that you can get by following this little puzzle here and getting up top. There's also a bunch of stuff you can use the dark side of the force on down there, but we are not going to waste our time or yours with that. We're just going to keep on with the keeping on. Now, another group of baddies comes out, so we'll go ahead and ratty those baddies. Now, we'll build up the parts here. Now, if you didn't notice, we actually had to smash the little box there in order to reveal those bricks, and oh yeah, got to get them all. You think I was going to miss that, Bluesy? Yeah, right. And all right, so we're going to actually choose the left side gates as it's actually a little quicker and easier to get to the next mini kit, which, as you can see, it's already noted in the bottom left-hand side of your screen there. Basically, you want to get up top through the little hobbit hole, drop down, and step on the pressure-sensitive switch. Your AI should do the same. Once both switches are switched, you should be good to go. It should drop the hammer and open the door. And look at that. Over on the left-hand side, we're actually going to find another little hole. We'll go ahead and climb into it with Anakin or an Ewok or somebody so small. And then once you get up top, we're actually going to go to the right. The game actually gives you a nice little spot to the left, but we're going to take a right. That's right. Oh, Bugs always takes that left at Albuquerque. Well, he would have missed that mini kit. Check this out. We got more studs over here. We're not going to complete that one either. Feel free to stack them up, though. I certainly don't want to waste your time right now, but at the same time, I don't want to deter you from getting your own studs. I just know that at the end of LEGO games, there's always a surplus of studs, right? And we don't get the 10X until the final. It's like, come on, really? We don't even unlock it until the final level? That's crazy. And I guess you could play them out of order, but who does that? Certainly not us. All right, using the catapult to take down the first barrier here, we're going to go ahead and find ourselves being attacked by another group, including an ATST. Use the force to get this guy out of here, but I am having a heck of a time. Are you kidding me right now? Get on out of there, buddy. Oh, and then he steps on me and gets back in. This is crazy. All right, now I got the invincibility brick on, so I'm good. You can see I got silver hearts up in the top left. They can't mess with me now. We're going to go ahead and keep on with the keeping on to get our pew-pew on and take down that second barrier. As we advance into the next area, we see that we got a couple guys over on the right. We're actually going to not pay attention to them right now. In fact, if you look up at the top of your screen right now, you should see Minikit number 7. We're actually going to go snap that bad boy up right now by smashing the ground and revealing a grapple point here. Then there's these purple and gray boxes. You know those are always up to no good. They have something to do with the Minikit almost every single time you see them. So smash them. Bang, bang, boom. We'll go ahead and build up the bricks into another turn spot. That's right, spin to win. Lower that spot there. Go ahead and grapple up top to it. This gets tricky. You're going to want to go ahead and use the force. Now, I recommend using a Jedi character to go ahead and double jump here. It'd probably be easiest if you could use a floater like R2 or something, but in this case, the double jump works. Get up top once again by using the force, and this time we're going to float, as that one does not go back down. Float over again. Woo to the who. Number 7 should be good for both me and you. All right, moving on. Now, there are some stuffs over. You can see there's a whole bunch of shrubbery we need to take down, or I guess it's more of a barrier scaffolding, if you will. on the left. So we'll hop in another ATST, doesn't matter which one. And we'll take that out as it is relevant to advancing the story. But really, before we do that, we want to go to the right side. That's right, we actually have another Minikit right here in this area. Will require us to drop a thermal detonator on the far right side, so use somebody like Forlom. Now, I've got this other ATST being a pain in the ASTST. And basically, I don't know what to recommend. I was a little quick on the draw here. I kept avoiding. I kept getting a little piece every time, and I'd move a little bit. And then finally I get it. I use the Force to get up top, switch to somebody like an Ewok or young Anakin Skywalker. And look at that, we can go ahead and get up top. Use the Force. We've done this already once in this level, so you know what to do. Go ahead and drop that golden bridge down. I guess it's more of a brown color, huh? Orange and brown. And then repeat it, get it up top, and booyaka shout. Now, over on the left-hand side, we should be able to smash a bunch of these shrubs, and it might reveal some stuff. Maybe not. I guess we just need to double jump and flip that lever up there is what really needs to happen. So you can, of course, step on that switch, move the grapple. Your AI will come and grapple up. We don't need to do that, though. We can just look at that. Look at them hops. We got them Jordans on, so we skying through the air right there. And look at that. That might be a bad reference, as Jordan's kind of old now. But let's see, who's the best? I don't know. Giannis is pretty good. I mean, there's good players in the league, but I mean, I don't know. Jordan's probably still the most known. I mean, LeBron's up there, but Jordan's like most known for jumping and dunking, right? Like Air Jordan. It's not Air LeBron or Air Rondo or even Air Damian, right? Anyways, once you get up top, smash the two right back corner pieces. It will give you the checkerboard bricks you need to go ahead and complete that checkerboard path. Push the old box down and over, and of course it reveals the switch. Get inside, and we're gonna recommend you go to the left first. We actually had a major glitch that had us playing this level not twice but thrice. Basically, in a nutshell, I just recommend doing the red brick first, because I had some weird shenanigans happening with a Minikit on the far right side. Now, our trophy, our achievement guide reads that you're going to get those on the right first. But for this video and the purpose that I had, I'm going to recommend you do the left. Now, it might not matter. It may just been a funny load. I did end up having to reset my Xbox One, and that fixed it. So whether it was the replay or the reset, I don't know. But essentially what happened here is that you notice that there was the spot that I had to use the dark side of the Force to go ahead and lift up that battery. And then you push it down. Once you get the battery in there, of course, you have to use that little spot there, hello, with, you know, either Vader or a Stormtrooper. And once you do that, basically the battery's in there, and that's good. That's what we want. But what this next step right here was just not, I was not able to complete it. It was actually really weird. So you fly across here, you use like a hacker, like TC14, or you got C3PO, Forlom, you got a lot of guys that can do it. That little hobbit hole right there was not appearing. Well, I take that back. It was appearing, but it wasn't allowing me to travel through it. The worst part about it is that my AI was going through it. So like when I would try to do it, it'd go, but anyway, so hopefully you don't have any issues with that. I will say that if you do, like for example, if you went to the right, or if you're just stuck on this one and it doesn't work, I would definitely recommend trying a restart of your system, and then of course trying to do this side first. Now, I basically I got this weird sound when I got one of the Minikits on the left. Like there's like this tank that you open, you'll see here in a second, and it drops a bunch of bricks out, and then you build those into a Minikit. Well, when that tank opens, it was like, it made this weird like sound, like a door was trying to open, like rapidly, like bah, 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 but it couldn't open, and it kept trying to, and then it would stop. And then when I got over to that door, that's what it was doing too, to the little hobbit hole. Anyways, so anyways, red brick first, that worked for me. And of course, have you tried turning it off and on again? That's always good advice too. So here we are on the far right side now. Of course, we've got a couple of things we needed to do to flip the levers on the left. But now, did you notice that there was these giant panels on the right? We're gonna go ahead and shoot them gone, and then use the Force to lift up all of those inner panels. And look at that, it dropped a bunch of bricks. We'll go ahead and build them up into a Minikit. Now, this is the bricks I was talking about. So we got to get up top here. So we'll hack this panel, and we'll ride the elevator up, and then we need somebody who can float across. Just lace up them Jordans one last time here, and we'll get our hack on. Now this little spot right here, it would go, it was making a really weird noise. So anyways, hopefully you don't have any issues. And then even what was worse about that was, I guess it's not a mini kit that it drops those bricks. It wasn't completing. I could go through it, but like the door wasn't there. Like it was really weird. And we had some issues in story too. I don't know if you guys remember that, but like the panel wasn't there in one of them. I don't remember which side it was, but like you could not see the doorway, but I could hit the circle button or B button, whatever it is, and it would flip me through. It was really weird. So certainly a little bit on the glitchy side. But, all right, so we grab that mini kit in the back by simply floating across. Don't forget to flip that switch before you bounce out. Now we've got one more switch up here. You don't need to build these up, but for some reason I go at it. Go ahead and hack this terminal, and then there's, of course, this little switch here. Pull the lever down, and it should give us access to all 4 of the spots. That should be the last one. Yes, sir. Now it lifts up. You see that? The 2 main switches lifted up there. Now all we got to do is flip them simultaneously. And then we got to build the 4 bombs in the hallway here. Now be aware, there are going to be some guys that comes and tries to get you, but to go ahead and take them down and then build up all the bombs, and then we'll go ahead and roll out of here, and then we'll celebrate by checking the totals. Ready? Here it comes. Here it comes. We're going to do a ground pound. Look how scary I am. It's like, back off, buddy. Hey, we got that super Ewok catapult. Oh, lock. I guess it's a red brick. I kind of messed that up. My bad. We did get that true Jedi stud requirement. It was easy. Wait a minute. How many studs did we actually get right now? Are you kidding me? Oh, man, it's only going to get worser as we're going to purchase another red brick or 2 here shortly. And then it's going to stack them up. We're going to have so much studdage, we're not going to know what to do. Hey, speaking of stacking them up, we got another full set of mini kits, which that looked like an AT-ST. It was kind of a funny looking, or maybe it was just a funny angle. But we get paid for that. We get paid for our gold brickage. And guess what? That is it. Well, not quite. We've got 2 more levels left, but that's going to wrap it up for LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga, Episode 6, Chapter 4, The Battle of Endor Free Play. Hopefully you guys found this video helpful, if not a wee bit entertaining as well. Don't forget to check us out on social media, as that's where all the fun stuff happens. Well, not really. A lot of fun stuff happens here too, but giveaways and things like that. So anyways, that's going to do it for me. As always, until next time, see ya.